Goal setting, goal setting, goal setting. Every single day, goals. Reach your goals. Have you reached your goals? Have you set your goals? Have you done your goals? Goals, goals, goals. In this video today, I just want to talk to you why sometimes you find yourself not achieving these goals that you set. Why so many of your goals have failed. Why goal setting is becoming boring and making you feel demotivated. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Agnes Wanja. And as always, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Goals. So I talk about a lot of goal setting because amongst helping people overcome limiting beliefs, build confidence, we also set goals. I used to set myself so many different goals. I would set myself some crazy goals and not achieve them, and be demotivated and sad because I didn't achieve the goal. But what I realized is a goal is like, even though you say to yourself, this is the goal, you need to be able to really break down every single step that's going to take you to achieve that thing. So it's not just a destination. It's what is the journey to that place? What is it going to look like? What is going to be the ups and the downs on that journey? What is bound to get me off the journey? All these things you're supposed to sort of think about before you think about arriving at that destination. Because what happens is we set the destination and we're off, we go. The first hurdle comes by and guess what? I'm not going anymore. It's not for me. It didn't work out. It's not going to work out. But it's only because you didn't think about the hurdle before you started off on the journey. And I like to give an example. Like if you set yourself a goal, let's say you're attending a wedding today and you got ready, everyone's ready, you got in the car and you set your destination on your sat nav and you start going, and then halfway through there's a road closure. But there's a road closure and they've created a diversion. You're not going to say, oh no, the roads are closed, we're going back home. You're going to follow the diversion to help you still get to your destination. And I feel like when I used to set myself goals, I never used to prepare for that diversion. So when one comes about, I'm like, oh, this is it. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. But the truth is, preparation is what gets you to your goal. Preparation is what gets you to your destination. Setting simpler steps towards your goal is the next thing that will help you achieve your goal. Setting smaller goals. So you want to reach there. Okay, let's plan on leaving the house first. Let's plan on getting into the car. Let's plan on making sure we have enough petrol to go. Small goals along the way helps you to get to the end. So instead of looking at it as this is where I am now and that's where I'm going to get to, and I'm going to go from here all the way there, you start to look at it as though I'm here right now. What is the next step? Getting into the car. Then what's the step after that? Starting the car. What's the step after that? Like just working out the small steps along the way. And for me, I feel like that's helped me get so much further in everything I set to do, because I'm not overwhelmed by the whole thing at the end. I'm just focusing on the next thing. And then once I achieve that small next thing, I feel encouraged, I feel excited, and I focus on the next thing. The next thing is, if you can, look at your goal in reverse. So you've set your goal at the end there. If you see the steps back in reverse to see that it's actually practical, that there is a way that you're going to do it. So all the way back from that's where I want to get to. But before I get to there, who would I need to be, or where would I need to be closer to there? And then once you identify that point, is the point before that, who would I need to be and where would I need to be able to get closer to that point? All the way till he brings you back to where you are right now. And these simple little tricks have helped me achieve so much. I talk about when I was writing my first book. The thing that I did that kind of slowed me down in the beginning is I researched how many words, what's the minimum word count for a book? And it was like 26,000 words. And I was like, 26,000 words? Oh my gosh, I got like 26,000 words. At this point, I was probably on like 100 words. I was like, no way, no way. But what I was able to do is break it down, break it back down. And it's like, even if I achieved 20,000 words, that would still be a book. Even if I achieved 15,000 words, that would still be something. It could be an ebook. So working the way back to where I'm at the 100, it's like, okay, so the next points are still valid and they still will be beneficial. And then working out, okay, so today I'm going to write 100 words. Tomorrow, 200 words. The next day, I'll write maybe 100 words. Those small wins, as soon as I did them, feeling motivated, feeling great. I'm like, yes, got the 100 words. I wanted to write 100 words, got the 100 words. So don't let goal setting be overwhelming. Don't let it be boring. And don't let it allow you to give up on your goals even before you get started. Don't let those mishaps and things that try to divert you right at the beginning stop you from getting to that big goal. So an important question to ask yourself is, if you could only achieve one thing in the next 1 to 3 weeks, 3 months, 4 years, that would create a domino effect, what would it be? That's your core goal. Everything else is secondary. So think about that. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. If this was helpful, don't forget to like the video. If you're not subscribed to the video, have a look at all the content that's available and join us in this community, and I will see you in my next video.